So let me share a bit of what I've discovered. There are three categories, major categories of people. And this is not a moment for self-judgment. We're going to start by defining who we are so that we can see where we are. If we are honest with ourselves during this step, we can experience instant expansion or launch a life on a greater path. It's about discernment. This is a first critical step in bridging the gap between where you are in grief and where you want to be in life. The first category of people is the destructive hypnotized. Destructive hypnotized choose to not see or face the challenge and choose instead to numb with destructive behaviors. As a consequence, the destructive hypnotized ends up being shocked by the worst case of challenges. And the feverish pitch of dance of suffering on a daily basis, they work on self-condemnation. They have fear, lots of anxiety in relationships. They demand that others show up to make them feel a prescribed way. They use manipulation as a tool to create circumstances or situations where they can feast on that energy. They know that they have a problem, but they refuse to deal with it and numb it as a point of avoidant behavior. The destructive hypnotized use corrosive behaviors so they don't have to take the responsibility to think about the issue. And this is key. They are connected to the destructive numbing behaviors. And as a result, unfortunate circumstances such as divorce, depression, illness, and financial chaos goes across their life. Toxic suffering is very difficult to overcome. The next group of people are stuck and I can fix it. And these are the ones who see that there is an issue and they want to fix it on their own, by themselves. They refuse to ask for help and as a result are cemented and stuck, not seeing real growth. They feel like they will figure out a solution, and I believe that they will, but at the expense of time. It may take them 2 to 5 years, and that whole time they're experiencing painful setbacks and hurting their self-image, which might take them another additional 5 or 10 years to work through. So the stuck and fix it myself category ends up in the exact same predicament as the first group, the destructive hypnotized, experiencing unnecessary pain, toxic suffering, and depression. And for these, life is hard. The third category are solution seekers. Solution seekers know they have a problem and they acknowledge it, and they know that they could read books and figure it out eventually. But what makes this category refreshingly different is they take action and seek out people who can help them. Solution seekers invest their time, energy, and money to make sure that they get a solution. And by doing this, solution seekers step into their future and alter any possible negative events that could derail them. This group loves their life more than their problems. They choose to invest in themselves because their self-image expands beyond the issue. Not only do they arrest the challenge, they step into the future so that that challenge never shows up again. Solution seekers look for someone who has wisdom and practical knowledge. They use their abstract resources of time, financial resources and money, physical resources of energy, and as a consequence, they experience massive breakthroughs, expand their circle of friends, have sharper and clearer perspective about life. Rather than wiping out the desire to live, the life experience becomes the fuel, the marked point of personal growth. My goal for you is to move into the solution seeker category for the rest of your life because you deserve to be in this category so that you can be the best version of yourself quickly. When it comes to death, most people are in the first category for sure. No one wants to talk about death or think about loss. And we have all kinds of depressed people who hate God, don't talk to family members, marriages are broken because no one wants to face it. If someone says, I'm not afraid of death, truly, most of the time they are the most afraid of death. Or if it's already happened and they say, I don't want to look at it, I don't want to have that feeling anymore. I just want to put it aside. In this space, in choosing life again, I will help you move into that third category of solution seekers who are, in this very moment, choosing life again.